introduce you to the father of the bride for the first speech.
You do realise my sister's going to kill you lot for calling me Stu-Bo. Guys. Yeah. Hello everybody. If you don't know me, I'm Tyler's dad. Everybody? I'd like to welcome you all to this very special day. Thank you all for coming and making this day a day to remember for Ryan and Tyler. I would also like to thank everyone who has helped making this day happen, especially my wife. Who's really so loud about organising the wedding, and it's all done now and she can relax, okay? There are some people that I need to mention. Tracy for doing the reading, okay? Alex and Ryan's mum for signing the register. Martin for making the archway. Thank you, Martin. And Emma for organising the tables and getting them set and Ness would watch them. Thank you, Emma. Also, I'm going to say thank you to Tanya for looking after her granddad. Come and get Thank you for looking after him today. He's a menace, really. Okay. Earlier on, the lady was talking about the wedding rings, and that mine and Ness's ring was made in the Tylers. It's also, when me and Ness got married, it was actually her granddad's ring as well, was made into Ness's. So she's actually got her gran with her as well, and her granddad on her ring, so they'll always be with her. Okay. When Tyler was born, it was one of the best days of my life. If you don't know where her name came from, it came from the film Point Break. Okay, and that's one thing me and Ness all agreed on right at the beginning. It was Laurie Petty in the film, and that's where her name came from. It's Tyler's fault as well that we started doing discos again. Because when she was 6, she was adamant, Dad, can you do me a disco for my birthday? And that's what started all the discos again. So it was your fault. Now, when we went away for a holiday, we went to Alton Towers, didn't we?
Yeah.
Most people go to Alton Towers to ride the roller coasters. Okay. We went to see the Alton Towers to see Barney 3 times a day. Because she was obsessed with Barney the dinosaur. But on the way this time, we always stop at Plymouth and stay at Clark Towers before we go on to the holiday. But when we got to Clark Towers this time, Tyler realised somebody was missing. So, being the dad I am, I had to go home. Because we'd forgotten Stacey. Stacey, her little bear, and Ness, to hold her up. Ness dressed her up for the day as well.
She smells a bit.
What did she smell a bit? Right, I forgot where it was now. Right. When Tyler left school, she decided she wanted to become a teacher. So off she went to university. On the day we dropped her off, Ness was in bits. But you didn't see that when we left. Your mum was crying because she thought she'd lost her daughter because she'd seen her all grown up and being independent. But what I saw when I looked in through one of the windows, there was a group of lads with a table and it was absolutely piled full of beer. And I thought then, that's not going to end well. After uni, Tara came home and she started teaching in preschool. And then she did that for 4 years. And then she decided she wanted to change. So she started to go cleaning. And that's when she used to get her fix of OCD every day so she could do her cleaning. Okay? Now. Now we come to Ryan.
Leave that to me, Stu.
Oh, I've got a bit as well. I would like to welcome Ryan to the family. The first time we met Ryan was on Ness's birthday. And we were going out for a family meal down to the local restaurant. And it was just me, Ness, Tyler, Dale, and Max. And then Ryan turned up. Max said, "What's he doing here?" And now, 4 years later, here we are.
Still ask her.
Ness and I have looked after Tyler since she was born. Now, Ryan, I trust you to do the same thing. The only advice I can give you both into this marriage is that Ness is always right. And remember, it's not necessarily the big things and gestures, it's about little things every day, like making a cup of tea without being asked, and sharing a laugh after a long day. Never lose sight of the friendship that brought you together in the first place. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, will you all please stand and raise your glass and toast the happy couple, Ryan and Tyler. I'm done. Sorry, I forgot another present. Steve, for going to get Grandad, you get a pair of Tyler socks.
You're out.
Grandad as well.
Yes, it's my turn now.
Go on, Kinger. Kinger.
Firstly, I just want to say, anyone who knows me knows I'm not a public speaker. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm quite shy, so I'm probably shitting myself. I'm probably going to cry, so please bear with me.
We're all with you.
Go on.
Me and my wife. Me and my wife would like to thank everyone who's come today. Mine and Tyler's main wish for today was just to be surrounded by people who we love and who we care about, and you guys will make that happen, so thank you. I would like to say thank you to the Alverton as well, and all the staff working today. You guys have been absolutely amazing, you've supported us throughout my whole process. The last 18 months has been made so easy by you guys, so thank you. I've got quite a few quick thank yous to say, so I'll keep them short and sweet. Otherwise we'll be here all night, and I know a lot of people just want to drink. I'd like to say thank you to Tracy, it was absolutely lovely, and it's nice that we get to keep it running through the family. I'd like to say thank you to my mum for helping make favours. Thank you to Martin for the archway behind us, it was a lovely touch.
We've already done that.
Thank you again to Alex and my mum for both being a witness, it was perfect for us really. I've lost where I am now. Thank you to Tanya. You've been brilliant.
Thank you.
Sorry. Thank you to Michelle as well. Some people know who Michelle is. She's done all the flowers today. It just looks amazing. All the flowers everywhere look perfect. It's exactly what Tyler wanted. She said from day one, blush pink and babies, and I think she's achieved that. Thank you to Tim, I don't know where he is, but thank you to Tim and David, our photographer and videographer. They've been amazing today, made everything so easy for us. Haven't really had to worry about anything. Bridesmaids, you're all apart, but you all look lovely today. You've all done a brilliant job. You've all supported Tyler more than she needed, so thank you. Zoe, thank you for being an absolute rock for Tyler. You're exactly the sort of friend Tyler needed, and she has still got. She's not only lucky to have you as a maid of honour, but she's lucky to have you as a best friend. Groomsmen, you're all looking pretty sexy tonight. And yes, Gabrielle, that includes you. Phil, thank you for being my best man. When I proposed to Tyler, there was never any question who I was going to ask for my best man. We've had some pretty messy nights. We've made quite a few good memories, and we've had some pretty fucking good laughs. Sorry, I'm not supposed to swear. But most of all, you've been the best friend that I could ever have. If it wasn't for you, me and Tyler never really have had the chance to meet, and just a lot today just wouldn't have been possible without you, so thank you.
Come on.
Stu and Vanessa? Move on to you guys now. Thank you for giving me the best gift that any man could ever ask for. Words cannot describe how much I'm looking forward to unwrapping that gift later on tonight. But in all seriousness, you guys, today just wouldn't have been possible. None of this in front of us would have happened if it wasn't for you two. Not only have you booked everything, helped us prepare everything, you've made stuff, your disco and later Stu, Nessa's with Emma. I've got to think Emma, fuck. Knows me one. Nessa and Emma have they've organised everything is running so smoothly because of Ness, Stu and Emma. It's just, yeah, thank you so much. Me and Ty don't really know how to thank you, but we really do appreciate it. But not only thank you for today, but thank you for welcoming me into your family. It's, thank you for welcoming me into your family. Ever since me and Tyler have met, you have treated me just like a son. Every time we've gone to do something as a family, you've brought me along. Every family event you have at home, I'm there. Like Christmas, I'm there.
Busted?
Busted. 4 times. Next week. So yeah, thank you so much for just accepting me into the family. It honestly means the world to me. And it's, yeah, I don't know how to say thank you, but me and Tyler don't know how to say thank you. It's just, we really, really do appreciate it.
Aww.
You must be right, there's a time we have stuff on it. Yes. When I was younger, my nan said to me, Ryan, when you get older, you'll realise that the 2 most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find a reason to keep living. And when you do, make sure you never let her go. That ended up being one of the last conversations I ever had with my nan. And I never really understood what she meant until I met Tyler.
Junior.
Tyler, I can't promise that I'll solve all your problems and that we won't have bad days. But I can promise that I'll be by your side every step of the way. You make me want to be a better man, a devoted husband, and one day a loving father. Watching you walk down the aisle today made me realise not only just how beautiful you are, but how lucky I am that you stepped into my life. When I told you about some of the stuff that had gone in my life, I was fully expecting you just to run for the hills, but you didn't. You stayed. You stood right by my side and supported me with every tough decision I had to make. And that just made me fall in love with you even more than I already was. From your beautiful eyes. From your beautiful eyes to your gorgeous smile, even to the little dance you do when I bring you food and a hot chocolate. There isn't a single thing that I wouldn't change about you. Even though you won't admit it, you're perfect. Not only for me, but for everyone in your life. And I'm so lucky to be able to call you my wife. I'm not expecting everything to be plain sailing, but with you by my side, I'm sure as hell going to enjoy the journey.
Go on,
If we could all stand and raise a glass, please.
You're making sure of that. You're making sure of that.
I would like to make a toast to my beautiful wife and living a long and happy life together.
Absolutely.
Fuck the soppiness. I'm done with this.
Look out. Can't.
Oh, crashing, man. Everyone put your seatbelts on.
Strap in, ladies and gentlemen.
Go on, Phil.
What an emotional wreck, mate.
Go on, Phil. Go on, Phil.
What a wreck.
Okay.
This will not be emotional, I promise you. Hey, you're next, brother. Don't worry. Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Phil. Better known as I would like a spirit, seeing though they're the only non-free drink on the bar.
So when you introduce yourself to me later, it is Phil, would you like a spirit? Okay. Got that? Okay, I would like to thank everyone. I'm not going to go into all the thank yous because they've done it about fucking 10,000 times. So thank you for everyone for being here today on a special occasion. No matter how big, no matter how small, it is all about them at the end of the day.
Yes.
Okay? So no matter how big, how small your part was, I'd like to thank you all. Let's keep that short and sweet because I need a drink. Okay. Bridesmaids. You've scrubbed up pretty well, Tyler. Meh. However, I would like to have the name and number of your stylist, hairstylist especially. Because obviously I'm in need. Now, I don't actually believe in roasting the groom on his very special day. Therefore, this speech is not going to contain anything embarrassing or controversial. Instead, I will refer only to the kind, funny side of his character. So, thank you all. No, honestly. Some characteristics. Loyal, caring, sincere, honest, just an all-round great bloke. That's enough about me, I'm here to talk about that. So, the first time that I met Ryan was when, 10 years ago? 10 years ago, when he came to work at our Videographer.
Oi!
It's safe to say that I took him under my wing. He was there at every bloody corner that I turned. Like a little lost puppy. We got on pretty well, to say the least. So I later introduced him to the friendship group. Sorry, boys. And now, to the man that he is today, and the highest regard they hold him to, two of them are sat there as groomsmen. So that just shows you the kind of person that Ryan was. Okay, and the man that Ryan is. That we all took him under our wing, and we respect him that much, that everyone is sat here with you today. We will come back to the nitty gritty in a minute. I haven't even started. But I'd like to talk a little bit more about Ryan, Tyler, and the family. Now, I've actually known Tyler longer than I've actually known Ryan. In fact, it wasn't until Ryan moved in with Evan Stivians that I actually knew that they lived there. I always thought they lived at Wendell Border. As they were always bloody there. Funnily enough, they do this disco for children called the Things, and they are certainly all things. But I would personally like to thank each and every single one of them for welcoming Ryan into your house and giving him the stability he really needs and needed at a crucial time in his life. Having known you guys for some time, I know that this support will only continue and it will only ever grow. So thank you for saving me from the brick. Fuck you, shit. So Tyler, Max, Dale, they were all playing football from a young age. Nesh, shouting from the sidelines, still fucking doing it. At me every week. Stop coaching from the middle of the pitch. And Stu refereeing from the middle. This love for the game, but most importantly the club, must have rubbed off on our wee little Ryan, as he laced up the boots one day for the mighty John.
We forget about that.
No. Now, before I start this little cameo, Remove anybody athletic from your mind. The best way that I can describe this debut is by using my 3-year-old. But by using my 2 boys, my 3-year-old son and my 9-month-old Labrador. Now, picture Harrison, my little boy, running through a field. Whoops, legs tangled, pulled over. Jumps up, forgets to put his legs out, down again. The opposition Barney sees all this and now fancies their chances. Barney enters the field, runs over to Harrison, i.e. Brian. Gently bumps him as they go for the same ball. Harrison, i.e. Ryan, nowhere near a hedge, ends up in a hedge. as Barney shunted him that far. Eventually, Harrison gets his hands on the ball. He goes to throw it in. It lands at his feet. Now, I think he lasted 10 minutes. It's quite a long time, Tyler. And he was exhausted. Or just shit. Now, I know that he'll never play this sport again. You can now go and just laugh at someone like Jack Ray or brother-in-law Max. The former's better to that fact. But he won't. And do you know why? Because he will be right by his wife's side, taking photos. There's nothing like a bit of upshorting. Because as Ryan is the budding photographer for Tyler whenever she plays, which I'm sure you'll all agree is a true sign of the support and love he has for her. However, in work on numerous occasions, he has said that if it's too far, I'm not fucking going. I'd rather sleep. Fair enough, mate. You fucking do. Another true sign that Ryan has married the woman that he adores is his mobile phone. Now, you know normal people would have, just have a screensaver that doesn't move, or just sits there and, you know what I mean? What's it having a new phone? But yeah, whatever. This is you. He has a screensaver that moves every 10 seconds and has some not very decent pictures of Tyler. Like very photographied, bikini photos and everything. Every 10 seconds, you'd often catch him around work on his phone and they'd be like, what are you doing, man? Just every 10 seconds, he's smiling 10 seconds. he gets a new photo, it's like a slideshow. It is cute, isn't it? It's cute. Share it. It's like he's in a... Jack, you've seen him, mate. You've seen him. It's like he's in a trance, watching these slightly raunchy photos. So fucking cute. Ryan and Tyler have accomplished so much together in what has been just over 4 years. I've totaled, this is no exaggeration either, I didn't make these figures out of nowhere. 115 meals out. 72 movies watched, movie magic card, they fucking love movies. Top Gun being watched 5 or 6 times, I can't recall, in 4 different cinemas. 30 plus trips to Exeter and Plymouth shopping. Ryan fucking hates it as well. Disneyland Paris, Dublin, Nickelback, busted multiple times. Another one next week, another one in October. And multiple photo shoots, couple photo shoots, you've seen all the soppy shit. Lying around on the cliffs, you know what I mean? But, onto the nitty and gritty. We ain't even started. Right. The friendship group. Like any group of friends would have a group chat. Has to come up. In this particular chat, anything used to go. Anything used to go. You often earned the nicknames. It was like a Call of Duty fucking badge. We were giving them up. Ryan had a few. So, Eminem was one. COVID hit. He thought he'd be as good looking as me. Oh, didn't happen. Gollum. That, I'll say before he got the turkey teeth. It wasn't that, but I'd like to say that. Chun the Dragon. If it wasn't my, where am I? Fucking hell. If it wasn't my garden. Yeah.
Sorry.
When Charlotte was laughing at him through the window. It was his bed. If it wasn't my kitchen sink, when I come down in the morning and it was fucking full. It was any public toilet. If it wasn't the groom from Dad, Ryan Thomas, puked all over his dad. It was anywhere else that he could throw his guts up to. Let's just say, wherever he drank a pint, it fucking come up. But the most... the best nickname in the group chat, and we've definitely agreed on tonight, and I asked the boys, was Mum Slayer. And I don't need to go into that one. But if you buy me a fucking run later, I'll tell you. It was before time, though. Before we met Ryan, I'm fairly sure he didn't experience the lad's life of every weekend on the beer. Six Nations like a religion. Although he still has no bloody clue what's happening in the games. The Euros, World Cup, any sport an excuse to get out of the house. Because he lacked this nightlife, he missed out on what lads would call beer goggles. But since he's known him, those have developed nice.
Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Jack. We've had a fair share of nights out that have ended in style, as I'd like to call it, and I firmly believe that this will never change. It would just get a lot less frequent. So Tyler, when I come knocking, just say yes. And after a few pints, just like last night, it is clear that Ryan fucking needs some extra training. A memorable moment of Ryan was when I was actually sober. I didn't go out. He came back to mine and was staying on the sofa. Kebab sat in the garden for an hour. I left him, previously told him that I left the key underneath the plant pot to the conservatory. Yeah, no worries, Thank you. No worries, man. He tried using the fork from his kebab to get into the conservatory. For over an hour. He sat and wondered, and he eventually realised and checked his phone and realised that I had left him a key underneath the plant pot. So he got into the conservatory. Well, that right. Then when I came down in the morning, it was an absolute surprise to see a full kebab in the conservatory with the key pushed into the top. And the fork was put back underneath the fucking plant pot. So fucking backward. So thank you, Tyler, for taking that mess off my fucking hands. Now, there are many expressions to state the deep connection and love between two people. like yin and yang, head over heels. But I would prefer to say Maverick to my goose. Now this implies someone is the most important person in your life. Someone you rely on and cherish deeply, just like Maverick and Goose. Depend on each other. So keep this saying close to your heart. Ryan will probably go and get it tattooed on him next week. He had a quote before, but he covered it up because he's a prick. Tomorrow's too late to start today. That's what it said. But anyway, it's gone. I know it's gone, but I'm not telling you. So, can we all be upstanding, not only for me, but for wishing Ryan and Tyler a lifetime of happiness.
I'll make this really quick. There's one person missing today that I worked really hard to get here. It didn't happen, but they've sent me something.
Windows. Better work. Do you need my passport?
Right, Mr. and Mrs. Bowden, congratulations on getting married. I hope you're having a very lovely day. I hope it's everything that you dreamed of. And yeah, have a nice honeymoon and all. Tyra told us up Ryan, so you're a big fat one right now. She's obviously like sickest person ever, so you picked a good one. But yeah, have a good one. Love you very much, and sorry I'm shit at these things.
For anybody that didn't know, that was the lead singer of Ryan's favourite band, Bring Me the Horizon.